from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. And the Miners headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Offense gets set for second down. Pulls it on the option. Got a little grass. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Nevada. Once he got some room, it was over.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
So UTEP's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Pulls it in. It's Bohannon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Miners want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Using the quick game. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the Miners with the 1st and 10.
Wide 53, go!
Now the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready, go!
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Ready. Whoa, 22. Hey, move. Go!
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. Stepping to the right. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he... Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's open on the right. Across the 35. Bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in the side.
Finding some room. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Complete on the left to Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to Joyner. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll give it to Joyner. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Nevada move the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Could not make his way to the corner. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Using his legs to buy some time. Across the... Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for space. It's Ellison. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll leave it with him. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the #1 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
He'll bring it out. It's Bohannon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge.
They give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Fires quickly. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Ellison. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy first down.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Miners send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. He's out past the 35. A lot of room to the right. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Defense is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a... What's going on? They got to get the ball turned. You can't let him run north-south and try to get it downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready? Red 18. Red 18. Go, go.
The option look. Quarterback keep. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Ellison. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do that.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Ellison. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a 1st down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Bohannon. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quick release by the QB. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I think on offense here in a 2-minute situation, down in possession, you got to think about taking shots down the field. The quick game, these screens, bubbles, swings, that's not going to work here.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Got his man in the middle. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Might be looking to run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks, every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.